Hello everybody, it's Rory here, and today we're going to follow the story of Red. Now, this is a made-up story by me. I just wanted to show how creative I am and stuff, and just how people can grow to love me. No, I'm just kidding. You can hate me if you want to. Alright. So one day, there was a boy named Red. See him on screen. Yeah, that's Trainer Red. So, Monsieur Trainer Red, was 11 at the time. And one day, he wanted to be a Pokemon trainer. So then, he became a Pokemon trainer and went over to Professor Oak's office. He met his rival, Green, on the way. So, and they kind of got into a little fight and an argument, and they met the professor and all, so, you know, that's all good. Let me just, yeah, so, that's cool. Anyway, so, and he got his first starter Pokemon. Can we all guess what that Pokemon is? Yes, you guessed it. Yeah, it's Charmander. Charmander was his first ever Pokemon. So, anyway, he continued on in his adventure. And, yeah, he was just going on his adventure, you know, minding his own. And then his rival Gary bumped into him. Or Green. Sorry, not Gary. You know what? If I call him Gary, I'm not going to comment on it, alright? His name is Gary. Over. Anyway. So, he bumps into his rival Gary, and his rival Gary beats him. He is very sad. So, and then the gym leader, Brock, talks to him about it, saying, you know, don't get upset. It's just one match that you lost. Oh yeah, plus this kid decides to catch every single Pokemon he sees. So, so he challenges the gym and gets the Boulder Badge. Yeah, so he gets the Boulder Badge and then goes on with his adventure. So he goes on with his adventure and stuff, and he bumps into Team Rocket, you know, battles them, battles a Super Nerd, gets a Kabutops fossil, or a Kabuto fossil, and then decides to go over to Cerulean City and go talk to Bill and see what's going on. And Bill, apparently, is a Clefairy. Yeah, was transformed into a Clefairy. So he helps him out, helps his brother out, and adds a couple pages to his Pokedex. And Bill gives him another Pokemon. Yep, and Red gets an Eevee. So he's on his journey with Charmander and Eevee. And then bumps into someone talking about, you know, the water-type gym, Misty, and decides to take it on. Eevee really helps him out in this, so, and Charmander too, but Char types, I just said Char types, Fire types are weak against water types, so Eevee helped him out a bit. But something really exciting happened right after he got the Cascade Badge. Yeah, Charmander evolved into Charmeleon. That's pretty cool. After that happened, so anyway, he goes on with his adventure, and then goes to Viridian City and beats the Lieutenant Surge's gym. Yep. He gets the Thunder Badge, and then he goes to Lavender Town. In Lavender Town, he kind of dodges Lavender Town for a little bit, and then somebody mentions Old Man Fuji and how he's locked in the Lavender Tower, and how Team Rocket invaded Lavender Town and stuff. So he prepares and actually prepares his team a little bit. He buys a Thunderstone and gives it to Eevee, so Eevee is now a Jolteon. And then gets a new Pokemon, actually buys a new Pokemon from Saladon City. And that Pokemon is Scyther. So then goes back to, goes to the Pokemon Tower. And then, defeats Team Rocket and puts on the Silph Scope and calms the soul of Marowak. So, yeah. So then he goes around and stuff, and actually at one point he adds a new member to the team. He adds a Doduo to his team, and then defeats Erica's gym and gets the Rainbow Badge. And then somebody walks up to him while he's training up his Pokemon and stuff, and gives him a Meowth. I don't know if I said this, but he kind of gets the Soul Badge. And then on his journey, hears about Giovanni and the Master Ball. Oh wait, yeah, he beat Giovanni before that. That's just my dad, just ignore him. So he takes the he takes on the boss and beats him. And after a lot of training, it finally happens, guys. Charmeleon's final evolution! So, and then, goes to, go. So, what was that? So, and then he heads to Saffron City, where he hears Giovanni is up to no good again, and decides to go and investigate what's going on. And he basically Giovanni just gets mad and takes out Nidoqueen and Red gets his ass handed to him, pretty much. So, oh man. And in the sequence, Meowth evolves. And, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Red gets a Lapras, and, then gets the, Marsh Badge. Then, in between that sequence, Doduo evolves into Dodrio. And then, gets the Volcano Badge, and by surfing over to Cinnabar Island on Lapras. And then, after that, is looking for the 8th gym, and then, epically fails at doing that. So, yeah, But then his rival Green tells him that it's the Viridian Gym, and then takes back his revenge with the Master Giovanni. And Giovanni sends out his two strongest Pokemon, Rhyhorn and Rhydon. So then Red takes on the Elite Four and goes over to the championship, and guess who the champion is? Rival Green. So he single-handedly defeats Rival Green. He was using Blastoise, and Charizard, and Red was using Blastoise. So that is... Red was using Charizard. God damn it. Yeah, Red was using Blastoise. Makes total sense. So eventually, Red fills up the decks, including Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. And then goes over to the professor's office, and Green is not in a good condition. He is completely wrecked. He has bandages all over him. He has scars, and his arm is broken. And they're all like, "Oh, what's the matter? What's going on?" He found a Mewtwo, pretty much, and got his ass handed to him. And Blastoise landed on top of him. So then Red finds out that Old Man Fuji had something to do with Mewtwo, and also worked with Professor Oak, and Blaine, the fire type gym. This gym. Yeah. And then goes to take back Green's revenge, pretty much, and captures Mewtwo. And then realizes that he has to catch one last Pokemon to fulfill the professor's dream. Hope you liked the video, everybody. If you liked the little thing that I made up, just rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.